please introduce yourself and tell me a bit about why are you here today?
My name is Kay Hofmeester. I'm here today for the conference, of course, because I wanted to hear from other designers from, I guess, all over the world, different companies, what they had to say about where design is going, and which a lot of that is AI. So it was interesting to hear about AI.
Have you heard or seen anything helpful in the conference so far? And if yes, please elaborate a bit on it.
Okay, let me think. I knew this question was going to come. I think most of what I heard was about design frameworks and processes, because it was kind of a little bit more like high-level leadership, and it was interesting to see that. So what I learned is the different kind of steps that we can go through, how people integrate AI in their design process. I also learned that we are still at the beginning of that, and people are often thinking about AI as from the kind of chatbot point of view, and thinking about how can I integrate that into the design, or what can I do with that. And I'm looking forward to people thinking more about actually integrating the functionality of AI in their designs, which goes further than just having a conversation in text.
How do you think attending this conference would eventually impact your future projects or work?
I think mostly because I am very much inside a company, so I've been at Meta for 6 years. So you start thinking the way everybody else within the company thinks and about those products. And what was really refreshing is to see how people in other companies think. So there are some large companies that are here, see how they think, but mostly people in smaller companies, individual consultants, and they have different approaches. They have different types of clients, so they think differently about how to approach a design process, what kind of problems do they have to solve, what kind of user needs do they have to solve, and how different those approaches are. And what I can take away from that is that the way we do it right now is not the only way, but I can learn and borrow from them.
And if there would be one word that you'd use to describe the conference, what would that word be?
I think diverse, not so much in the human version, but like in the design version of that there were a lot of different types of designers or design-related people, which had all had different opinions, different ways of working, different processes. So like I just said, I think that was really interesting and eye-opening to see like different approaches.
Thank you. And is there anything that you'd like to add?
Well, what I'll add is maybe I think that Paul did an amazing job, because I think it's really interesting to have a conference that's curated by one person who is so passionate and like hand selects people and puts the program together like that. That makes for a really interesting program, and I haven't seen that before.